Stewart, Charlize Theron and Chris Hemsworth talk about making the epic fantasy adventure.
She is destined to end the darkness.
I should have killed her when she was a child.
I need her heart beating with blood.
Well, I think everybody knows that she's good. I think everybody knows that her basic characteristic is that she's very compassionate and that she cares about people and sort of that she's like ultimately selfless. And she's got this connection to the earth and to the animals. I think probably the first thing I think when I think Snow White is the deer and the bunny and the birds all at the same time sort of surrounding her. And we're definitely not intentionally rebelliously turning it on its head. I just don't think that right now it's as effective a character for women because times have changed. I mean, like, back in the day, it was very valued and really cool and perfectly fine at that time to be the best mother that you can be, to, you know, clean house better than anyone. It was just that, you know, we do more than that now. I was so excited to see, like, how far I could push it, and I knew that with Rupert, he wouldn't ever put me in a situation where I couldn't have those experiences. Like, you read a script and you want to get as absolutely close as you can to the real thing, because you just want to, because you want to remember it that way. You don't want to fake it. That's you know, it's not about the result. It really is about, like, the experience of it. And Rupert always put us in a world that didn't feel silly. And we're doing a fairy tale. We're doing Snow White. And so, like, when I'm screaming at trolls, I like really believed in that. And that's Rupert. And it's hard. It's like, it's hard. The movie's fast. It's really painful.
Troll!
It's not like arbitrarily sinister. It's you know, it's so beautiful when it lightens up. I think that the enchantment of Snow White, all of that is, it's better than I've ever imagined Snow White. The whole movie's about balance. The whole movie's about knowing that, like, pure good and pure evil, just, they don't, you know, it doesn't exist. Those lines are blurred, and I think there's a general truth that everyone does care about each other, and it gives you, like, this really great sense of community. Like, I want to join the cause, like, and it's also really sad to watch people, whole characters who you think of as just complete archetypes, never really be allowed to be individuals, because there are more important elements to the story right now. You're at war. It's moving too fast. Every time you think someone's going to make a connection, and they just sort of pass each other in the night, and it's like, what could have happened? It's like destiny is not at all what you think it's going to be.
If you return without me, you're dead. If you leave me, I'm dead.
I'm so not like a performer. I would never, you know, like, going on TV, I'm always like, that, you know, the drive to do it is so different to other people, and I'm not discrediting that. There are born performers. There are people that you love to watch just be themselves, and I like to be a little bit more in control. I like to make something, and I mean, I've grown up in the business. My parents do it. They're their crew, and I've really just loved the movies my whole life. I've totally and completely glorified it. I think they're really important. I think you can do so much personally and for other people. Like, even if nobody saw Snow White, the experience of it has given me so much, and I think I want to do that forever. I want to make movies. I'm like obsessed with it.
Come and avenge your father, who was too weak to raise his sword.
Sometimes you relate to things that surprise you, and those are the things that I want to explore. Things that go, whoa, I never knew I had that in me, and I want to see how far I can get. It's like the reason I love it is because it's I mean, I like challenging myself. I'm not the type of person who, like, can't watch their movies after. I want to see exactly what we did. I want to see what it says. Like, I want to see how it differs from my memory of it. I think everything about it. I think mainly, actually, that shared energy. When you work with a director or an actor that you go, like, right now, what I'm talking about, if they were going, I know. It's like that energy is so contagious and addictive that like it's definitely why I like the job.
We call ourselves the Night Stalkers.
Sounds like